discounts you're going to find will be if you go to the stores, sometimes at 12 a.m., sometimes here in Massachusetts, the stores are not allowed to open until 4 a.m. But if I wanted to, I could have driven to New Hampshire, which is the next town over, and I could have gone shopping, I think, last night for Black Friday sales. Um, does that answer your question?
No, I have no idea about Black Friday.
Okay, so
I
I
just
have been
searching.
talking about it, and I'm
Yeah.
going to talk about it more. I do have, is it Yoga asking a question? Where are you from, Yoga?
Yeah, I'm from Indonesia also.
Okay, so what is your question about Black Friday?
About the color of black. Can you repeat? What are the
Yeah,
colors
so the
of black?
color black again, and if you're just joining, so the color black has to do back in the day when people would take a feather, a plume, right, and they would write their profits and loss with ink, right? They used black ink when it was a profit. They used red ink when it was a loss. So sometimes a company will say they're in a loss, that they're in the red, meaning that they are at a loss, right? So the stores say all the way from January 1st until this last Friday of November that they are selling in the red. They're selling at a loss. Red means a loss, right? I think sometimes if you use spreadsheets, red is always like whenever you have negative numbers, I believe that the spreadsheets turns it red. And black is a profit. So the idea is that they put all these things on sale and you go to the stores and you buy all the stuff on Black Friday, and the stores magically, because you bought all the stuff, you help them go from the red to the black. And they also helped you because they sold all this wonderful stuff to you so cheaply. However, and this is something I believe for years, however, I learned that this whole idea is a myth that they have really sold us because they want us to feel good about going to the store and spending our money on Black Friday. Does that answer your question on why it's called Black Friday?
Yes, yes. So the black is about the color of ink from
Profit.
the pen.
Yeah, profit,
Yeah.
basically.
It's in profit, and red is loses.
Is a loss, yes.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And maybe
If you
I'm not
don't,
sure if that. Go ahead.
if you don't mind, can I say something?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
as far as I learned from my American friends, the Black Friday name was given by police.
Yes, yes,
Because of the
and
crowd traffic and the crowded, I think.
you are absolutely correct. And so I think you weren't on as early, but I was talking about that. That happened, I think, in the 1950s in Philadelphia when the police were talking about all the people that were crowding to the stores after Thanksgiving holiday, and they called it had a negative connotation because they called it Black Friday because people were calling out sick from work and they were going to stores and causing all this traffic and they were stampeding, and so it had a negative connotation. And so the stores actually tried to change the name to Big Friday because of the negative connotation of Black Friday. There also was like some gold, like people that were investing in gold in the 1800s, and that price of gold dropped, and that had another negative connotation. And during my research, I found out that in France, they don't call it Black Friday because they had like a terrorist attack that happened on a Friday. So Black Friday is all about that, like, means like the whole terrorist attack. So US tried to change the name to Big Friday, but it didn't catch on. So they went with the Black Friday. They wanted to change it to Big Friday. But then they started to come up with this myth that we're helping the stores. We're helping them go from the red to the black. And that's a good thing, right? Because we want the stores to be in the black because then they won't go out of business and people have jobs, and they're helping us because they're selling us this stuff at a discount. So I actually thought that was true, but as I was watching and I was reading the history, Wikipedia and the History Channel, and watching a number of videos that I put inside of the description of this video, I found out that's a myth. I didn't know that, so I fell for this myth too.
Thank you. Thank you for the explanation.
So, 10 more minutes. Do see anybody that has not spoken want to ask a question? Introduce yourself and ask me a question.
Abdullah, class. Hello, Abdullah. If you have any question on Black Friday,
Jean, I can't hear you too well. You want to try again or type your question in the chat because I couldn't. Your mic seems to be kind of.
Hello,
Do we
madam.
have anyone that has not asked a question? If you want, you can put it in the chat, and I'll try to answer. I have not been able to answer everybody's questions in the chat on YouTube because there's so many people talking. But I'm hoping that everyone's learning something from the video.
yes,
Madam?
Abdullah. Oh, yes.
Okay, go ahead. Is it Abdullah?
Hello, madam. How are you doing?
Good. How are you? Where are you from? And what's your name?
I'm doing fine. My name is Abdullah from Pakistan.